Another day, another parliament ruckus has made it to the news. Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar has informed the House that they have found a bundle of cash beneath Congress MP Abhishek Singhvi's chair. To discuss more on this today, we have with us Mr. PDT Achary, former Secretary General of the Lok Sabha. So thank you so much for joining with us. Right away, I would like to ask you, what are these anti-sabotage checks that are done, sir, and at what time are these checks done?
Actually, this anti-sabotage check is done after the House adjourns. And then the next day before the session begins, then also there is a check. So there is a detailed check of the chamber to make sure that there is no explosive material or anything inside the house. Because the highest level of security is maintained in the chamber for obvious reasons. Now, I'm told that in the course of such an anti-sabotage security check, they found a wad of notes found under the chair of Mr. Abhishek Singhvi, honorable member of the House. And then when he was contacted, he denied any ownership of the note. And after that, I think the chairman has sent it to some investigating agency to investigate the matter. The point is that anything that is found in the chamber which is unclaimed, then it's a question of concern. Because then at once it acquires the security dimension. Otherwise, if it is a bundle of notes or if it is just a couple of notes lying somewhere in the house, and it is naturally picked up by the security people, and then if somebody comes forward to claim it, the matter ends there. But here, Mr. Abhishek Singhvi, who's the notes were found under his chair, has denied it. And therefore, a further investigation is required to find out who brought this note there and who placed it there and so on. Because the member has denied any knowledge about it. That is why it has become serious, and it requires to be investigated how this note came to be placed under the seat of Mr. Abhishek Singhvi.
Sir, I would like to ask, what are the protocols that are followed when an MP enters the House, sir? Will they be frisked? What are the protocols generally followed?
No, MPs are not frisked. No MP is frisked. And if they're carrying a bundle or something, then they will be asked what it is and all that. Because MPs are not supposed to bring any bundles and all that kind of thing, except the papers which are related to Parliament. So naturally, they will be asked what it is, and they have to disclose the content of that. Beyond that, there's no frisking of MPs.
Sir, we've come to know that the amount found under the seat of the Congress MP is amounting around 50,000 rupees. So, is there a curb specifically on the amount or the cash that an MP brings inside the house? Is there a rule, something like that?
No, there is no rule which prohibits an MP from carrying currency notes in his pocket. No rule whatsoever.
So, what generally happens if the amount found, which is unclaimed? What happens further, sir? How will this go ahead, sir?
No, actually, this is to be investigated by an investigating agency, that is a security agency. See, in our country, people can carry currency notes to a certain of a certain amount.
Yeah.
If you go to the bank, there is a ceiling on the notes that you can withdraw at a time.
Yeah.
All that. And naturally, after withdrawing it from the bank, you will be carrying it on your person. So an MP can carry currency notes with him when he comes to the house. Suppose an MP goes to a bank there, so the bank is located inside the house, Parliament building. He goes there and he withdraws 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs rupees from the bank and carries it with him and comes into the house. How can you stop him? That is not what is done. I mean, that cannot be done. Well, first of all, there is no rule which says that MP should not carry notes. He should carry only papers and all that. Such a rule doesn't exist. So there is no question of investigating such matters. But what I'm saying is that if an unclaimed object is found in the whether it is currency notes or whether it is something else, if it is unclaimed, then certainly the matter needs to be investigated by the security agencies from security angle.